To escape from prison, Jack was determined to master a special skill, disappearing right under the guard's nose. On his first attempt, he took off his shoes, stood barefoot on the cold cement floor, making sure each step was as light as a cat's paw. His eyes swept back and forth around the cell, finally locking onto the corner of the wall cast in the shadow of the barred window. The guard's footsteps came closer and closer. The guard pushed the door open and entered, at first not seeing anyone, then turning his head to find Jack hiding in the corner. The guard walked over and slapped him twice, cursing as he left, but a faint smile appeared on Jack's face, his gaze falling on the mottled wall. The gap between the wooden boards wasn't wide, but it was enough for his fingertips to grip. Using both hands and feet, he climbed upward, finally grabbing the small window. The next inspection came without warning. The guard had just leaned into the observation window when he found the cell completely empty, and instantly flew into a rage. With a loud bang, he kicked the door open and rushed in. The corner was empty, but then he heard a faint sound of fabric rubbing from above. Looking up, he saw Jack sprawled across the small window. Furious, the guard jabbed upward with his baton. Jack lost his balance and fell, earning himself a severe beating. After the guard stormed off, a smile once again curled at the corner of Jack's mouth. Hiding high up worked. If he was going to master it, he had to perfect it. Jack stood in the middle of the cell, spreading his arms and turning slowly, his wrists spinning like a windmill, until the outline of his hands disappeared at the edge of his vision. Then it hit him. Human vision only covers 180 degrees, and the other half of the space was a natural hiding place. When it was the guard's turn to patrol again, all that was left in the cell was a crumpled prison uniform lying on the floor. The guard glanced warily at the small window, stepped on the uniform, and checked every corner, never realizing that Jack was standing half a step behind him. The guard suddenly froze, feeling a chill on his back. Looking down, he saw that in addition to his own shadow on the floor, there was another tall, thin silhouette. He spun around and swung his baton, and Jack took another beating. After this failure, Jack drew an eye in the palm of his left hand. During practice, he kept his gaze fixed on that eye, constantly thinking, if the guard turned around right now, where should I hide? Day by day, Jack's skills grew eerily advanced. He could hide not only his body, but even make his shadow disappear. On the final inspection, the guard pushed the door open and cursed. Playing this trick again? He looked all around, not finding even a single hair. Just as he was about to leave, someone suddenly patted the back of his neck. Before he could react, a fist came swinging. The guard was knocked into the wall, and as soon as he got up, he was kicked out of the cell. Seeing that he couldn't handle this strange Jack, the guard was forced to let him leave the prison.